Guys, we're just entering Trowellard near Pendeen, basically joined on to the end of Pendeen, and we're going to go back the North Coast Road that'll lead us to St Ives, which we're not going to go into because I'm not wearing my brave pants today. I've got a funny feeling it'll be quite packed in there. So we're going to have a nice little jaunt. I hope you've come over from the other video. If you have, massive thanks. I seem to be hovering around the. I mean, I know they say subscribers aren't as important as views, but I would like a few more. I would really like to get to that 1,000. And this isn't me begging. This is just me thinking out loud. I would like to get to that 1,000 mark so that YouTube actually starts to take a bit of notice of me. Right, that is on the left there. That is Givor Tin Mine. You probably just read that quickly. There's a museum. You can go in there and I will look at the stuff. I was behind this. No, this bike was behind me earlier. Yeah, that was going through Hale, wasn't it? Yeah, I was going through Hale. That bike was behind me. He took his time in getting here because I've been through Penzance, a long way around to here. I suppose on a bike like that you don't want to rush, do you? Yeah, got the old bunting out up here as well. I'd like to think it's because remembrance of the war veterans. Which my granddad was one of them. I mean, I've told you the old story about him. Those that are new, I'll tell you again at another time. But leaving Pendeen. "30 miles an hour. I always see on the side of the roads where you get a lot of right on the edge of my tongue then. Pheasants down here. And of course they're a bit dim. And so they'll just run down the road in front of you trying to get away from you. Until they find a little spot in the hedge which they can just climb into. And I don't, birds just seem to be thrill seekers because you'll get them fly across in the front of your car. Don't worry, we can both fit. There you go. Right, let's see if we meet one of the double-decker massive buses coming the other way. Hopefully not. We got lucky last time. One major thing you have to look out for on roads like this is cyclists. There you go, right on cue. Right on cue, I called that one in. You go around a corner and then there's just a group of cyclists there, and they'll ride three. If there's like three of them, they'll ride three abreast, right out into the middle of the road. They don't care. No. You know, I'm sorry if there's any cyclists watching. I don't mean you in particular. There are some good cyclists out there, but you do get some that. Yes, I think I might wait here for him. But Indiana Jones was driving that. See the hat? Oh yeah, I didn't say it, did I? Tracker. I don't know if I've got enough memory. I know those of you who are watching are probably screaming, "Get a memory card!" I will. It's just there have been other expenses. Chiefly being getting a new starter motor for the car. That was painful. But it starts now. It starts like a brand new car. Are these moo cows up here? Are they moo? Are you moo cow? There's the ass end of a moo cow. Someone here is walking. Why would you walk your dog? Why would you walk your dog out here? It does boggle the mind. Cyclist. Determined, maxing the extreme. Well, that was the main bit there. Normally where we meet buses, and we didn't meet. I can't talk today. We didn't meet any, so luckily. I'm just kind of wondering how bad the traffic's going to be when I rejoin at Le Lan. And going through hail, my god, it could be murderous going through hail. Luckily, you won't get to witness that, so. I wonder if the horses will be out today. There's a little yacht out there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a tiny little yacht. I would zoom in, but that requires me fiddling with my phone while I'm driving, and I'm not going to do that. I know I say it every time, but it is that kind of landscape you expect to see Gandalf just strolling through. We are very lucky down here to have this. Having someone that sits in between two neighbours, it must be absolutely idyllic living out here. You're by yourself, you've got no one constantly doing DIY, you know, no kids a few doors up screaming and shouting in the garden. You know, that doesn't bother me. That's kids just being kids, but it must be so lovely to live detached in a nice house out here on your own. I'll slow it down a little bit because the horses might be here. They normally do by that track. Don't know why we went Australian then. Could have been South African for all I know. Terrible. Nope, no horses. There might be somewhere else because they are free to roam. But I was going to say they're over there, but they're cows. It's slightly different from a horse. I hope you're having this glorious weather where you are, and good news, it's going to get better and better as the week goes on into next week as well, so that's good. I keep the speed up across this. There we go. Weavy, weavy, windy, windy. Or weavy, windy. Gotta work on the old chimney over there. Gotta take it gently through here, slowly, because you never know what you're gonna meet. Have met buses coming through here. Double deckers as well, trying to thread their way through here. You know, I mean, basically you're driving through somebody's farmyard. Right, then might as well drive through your house, do you? And now we are coming up on what has to be the yellowest building in the world. Well, that I've ever seen anyway. It seems to get more yellow and yellow. Well, now it seems to get like, we're at the custard stage now. Or even, dare I say, mustard. It's kind of like gone from yellow to orange. In fact, I'd say it's orange now, looking at it. Gurnard's Head Hotel. Little squirt there. My windscreen's looking a bit filthy there. I bought some tablets. They're little soluble tablets, and you plop them in the tank and they dissolve. And they're brilliant. You get like a pack of 4. They're really, really good. I think I got them for the British people that are watching. I got them in Home Bargains. I think that's what it's called, Home Bargains. I've got to watch that I don't take it over the 43-minute mark, because then it splits it into 2 videos. That's right, mate. So I've always got time for bikers if they say thank you. You know, we all have to share the road. And that crack that you heard, that was my shoulder. I swear, falling apart. For you young'uns out there that are watching, once you get to 50, all manner of wonderful, wondrous things start happening. Right, what's that coming? It's a Land Rover and a trailer. Glandian trailer. It's gone cloudy now. Right, am I going to meet Landian trailer coming round this corner? No, because he's going in there. Thought I saw a cyclist. Yep, there you go. Ideal place to come cycling, you know, good little workout for your legs, nice scenery. You know, I mean, you could base yourself in St Ives. I'm going to be full of, what's that? Is that a truck? I didn't know it was a truck. So I was itching my chin. Oh dear. Hopefully on my next update, my kind of like YouTube they kind of give me like all YouTubers get it. We get like how your channel did that last month. I only had just over 100 views, which isn't very good. Zenor. Hoping to kind of double that this month, because I've noticed the views have been dropping off a little, and I know that's because summer is just around the corner and people don't want to be stuck in watching some guy drive around in his car, even if it is in a beautiful place. But yeah, I've got 2 videos out today. I'm going to try and get another one out later on in the week if I can. I'll tell you, the last thought that went through that fly's mind was his ass, because he hit straight on then. Poor thing. Sorry, let me replace the word ass with butt. Oh. Bit of a bumpy little bit of road this is. You cut that corner, do you see what I mean? People cut corners. I mean, there's ample room on the road for you not to do that. I don't know, you know, only in a little car. God, it's terrible, aren't I? Here I am, sat behind, criticising it. Awful! Awful! You're an awful person, Craig. And don't forget, not everybody knows this road like you do. You know, I've been up and down here quite a few times. I don't know if you've watched him or ever have watched him, but we had a video from Casper site, Ben Hendy. He's a great guy. He lives just up the road in Newquay, and he does all these paranormal ghost videos. Lately he's been doing some really good UFO ones as well, and reaction to them. He's a kind of reactor, but a funny one, with the Jim Carrey kind of sense of humour. And recently his mum has been ill, and I just want to try and give him a little shout out, you know, just on my little tiny channel, you know, that I'm thinking of him, you know, I'm thinking of his lovely family. But yeah, his mum passed away. I think it was last week. But yeah, you know, it's horrible when something like that happens. You know, when you're younger, you look at your mum and dad and you think they're immortal. You think they'll always be there. But yeah, it is very sad. So, you know, if you can, hop over to Casper site and have a look at his older videos that he's done, because he's stopped at the moment. He's just taken a break, and I can completely see why, and I understand why. You don't feel like acting an idiot in front of the camera and pretending, basically lying to your audience. You know, he doesn't want to do that, and by all rights, that's so admirable. So just, you know, if you haven't seen his channel, Casper site, go over, give him a look. He's a Cornish boy like me. God, I did sound, he's a Cornish boy like me. And that's a big bumblebee in here. So if I let the window open, and he's gone, that's good. I just had a bumblebee in my car. It would have been a completely different reaction if it was a wasp or a hornet. But yeah, just go over and give him a look. Maybe subscribe to his channel. He's, you know, he doesn't need it. He's got so many more subscribers than I have. You know, his channel's massive compared to me, but go over and give him a look, give him a like. He's a great guy. I just thought I'd get that out there, guys. And we are slowly coming to the end of my video. And now this is where the video ends for you, but the fun part for me after this is trying to get back home through all the traffic. So hopefully that'll go smoothly. But if you really like the video, maybe subscribe, guys. It is totally free, or at the very least give me a like, you know, that helps as well. So thank you for watching, guys. I'll try and get another video out a little bit later on in the week, and I'll see you then. It's a weird and wacky world at the moment, so please try and look after yourselves. Until then, cheers, guys.